And yesterday I returned from my vacation. I'm filming this in September, and for the most part of the year, for around 6 months, I was super productive and organized. Unfortunately, at some point, for around 2 months, I lost the momentum. I got less consistent, less organized, started to procrastinate a lot, and judging from the way I feel after the vacation, I really needed a reset, because now I feel like I'm ready to get back to the productive self I used to be. I sometimes see those women who work 9 to 5, have some side projects, and have kids on top of that. I honestly have no idea how are they managing to pull this off together. I don't even have kids yet. And still, I don't have energy to be consistent with things I really like. Let me know in the comments, do you have this issue? Because I honestly don't know what the problem is here. Maybe there is something about my priorities. Maybe I'm just wasting energy on something, which probably the case. Anyways, we arrived back home at around 11 p.m. yesterday and got to sleep right away. Luckily, this time we were blessed with not having jet lag. The only thing is that I didn't unpack, I didn't do laundry or anything. So this is what I'm gonna start with, and I'm just gonna figure out what to do on the go. Laundry is loaded, and since I'm in the basement, there's the next thing I'm going to tackle. I'm pretty good at decluttering, and I have always been, even before I've learned this is the thing. I've been decluttering since adolescence. The only thing is that I wasn't very consistent doing that. Since we moved in Edmonton, I figured it would be great to add some spring cleanings to our routine. Okay, mostly mine because my husband doesn't care about clutter that much. What I'm doing is that we're keeping all recycled stuff or clothes that we want to donate, and twice a year we're just getting rid of all of that. The date when we were supposed to do that this year was exactly when we were in the vacation, so I could do that either before or after the vacation. And since I didn't feel like doing anything before, I figured I'm just gonna do it later. I have everything prepared, so I'm just gonna get it upstairs, and I wanna go through the donation pile because there are plenty of books there, plenty of clothes. I just wanna give it another look and make sure I don't wanna keep anything. Okay, I already feel very good about myself. When I'm done going through all of that, I'm just gonna load it to the car so that we drop all of that in the donation depot for donation stuff and in the recycle depot for recycle stuff.
My cats enjoy this part of the year the most, and they're helping me decide what to keep and what to give away. Also, I did wash all the clothes before stocking them up in the basement, but it's been lying around for some time. Some of the items have been there for months, so I did give them a refreshing wash before donating.
I already feel a little tired doing what I'm doing, but and I'm happy that I decided to go through donation pile one more time, because I decided to keep this coloring book that I got during our visit to Vancouver. The thing with coloring books is that they really make me feel relaxed, but one of the issues I have in my life, and maybe that is the reason I'm very exhausted most of the time, is that it's a bit hard to justify doing things that are just good for me, but they don't have any particular cause, if it makes sense. But now I'm thinking I should be doing something like that, so I'm gonna give a go to this coloring book. The next thing I have on my list is to go through groceries. We've been ordering groceries forever. We both find it very time-saving and it helps us avoid buying unnecessary things. We usually have a list of food we regularly order, but long story short, we did lose a lot of weight, but I felt like I needed to change something about the way we eat. I've created a menu based on counting carbs, protein, and fats. That's how it looks like. Also, there's a bunch of stuff I really want to sort, but we don't have available jars. So what I want to do is count the number of things that theoretically might require those jars, so I can do more organizing.
Back to non-kitchen stuff. I still need to put my jewelry back from the travel case.
One of the habits that I've adopted a couple of years ago is that during the spring cleanings, I also do a digital organization. It took me around a week, I think, to organize all my digital clutter. And now I have folders that are sorted by year. Twice a year, every year, I'm going through all the videos and photos that I've accumulated and I'm sorting it through the folders. So everything is nice and neat. One of the reasons I'm doing that, you might know that human brain is a bit tricky. It's wired the way that as human beings, we are more inclined to remember negative things. All the good stuff that happened in our lives just gets taken for granted and even forgotten. So I figured that what we need is a digital frame.
It contains mine, my husband's, and our cat's photographs.
Every day when we are walking by, we can recollect all those nice things that happened. And you know, it's such a tiny detail, but a couple times a day when I see those pictures, I actually remember nice moments that happened in our lives. And I feel like I'm more appreciating of those moments. And another thing, I go through our paper documents quite regularly, but for some reason, the pile keeps getting bigger and bigger. I don't know what it is. I try to digitalize as much as I can. Obviously, it doesn't work for all documents, but at this point, we have 3 big folders. Whew. Starting is the most difficult part. Let's do it. It's the next day, and I have to admit that claiming that jet lag didn't happen to us was a bit premature. What happened yesterday was that both hubby and I felt this irresistible urge to sleep at 8 p.m. That's what we did. What happened was that we both woke up at 2:30 a.m. and we didn't manage to fall asleep afterwards. We've been struggling with this day a lot, but I have to admit the fact that I have plans, I have my agenda. It keeps me more sharp.
First of all, I did get my nails done in the salon.
It is a part of organizing routine as well. Also, we are boxes keepers, so we've been keeping boxes for almost everything, and it occurred to us that we just shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to keep box for a TV in case you need to transport or sell it, but for some smaller things, it doesn't make that much sense. It just creates extra clutter.
Meanwhile, finally got to Dollarama to buy some jars. And signing stickers now. Besides names, I'm also adding water proportions required for cooking and time as well.
I'll be honest with you, there is a part of me that says that it could have been done better. Jars could have been matched better. as well as stickers, and stickers could have definitely been aligned better. But realistically, I'm more than happy with this setup. Couple of days later, I didn't finish doing what I was doing. I woke up physically broken. Never in my life have I felt that bad after a flight. I do a warm-up every morning, and it was so hard to move my body, to stretch. I felt like I had a really tough workout before. That is the day that I spent literally doing nothing because I didn't have any mental or emotional capacity of doing anything. Actually, I did binge watch Dexter Resurrection, and unexpectedly enough, it was amazing. I loved it. Who knew? Who knew that sequels can really be that good? And now it's Friday, it's end of day, and I'm so determined to finalize all of it because there's not much left. Let's finish what we started. I asked hubby to sort through his boxes, and he created this pile for me so that I double check there's nothing mine left out there and I can throw these away. And I will also have to look through the rest. Most of it we're gonna keep, but I actually have no idea what of my boxes I have left here, so I'm gonna look at all of those and hopefully get rid of some unnecessary stuff.
And I am done. These are going to be thrown away. Thank you so much for watching. I usually get motivated by people getting organized in vlogs. Please let me know if you did get motivated by mine. Please subscribe if you'd like to. Bye!